Buying the fanciest feeder is the easiest mistake here. If its controls don't match your cat's routine, every extra feature becomes another hassle. Choose pacing, open access, scheduling, flexibility, or monitoring. For slow feed scheduling option, pick one. Smart feed, pet safe. I'd choose this when pacing matters more than keeping things simple. Its slow feed mode releases 1/8 cup at a time over 15 minutes, spreading each serving across a feeding session. You can schedule up to 12 feedings per day, while the 6-liter, 24 cup hopper reduces frequent refilling. App control and Alexa compatibility also suit connected households. But those controls depend on home Wi-Fi, and this is the pricier option here. Skip it if you want basic onboard operation or don't need pace dispensing. For no-power gravity feeder, pick 2. Replendish Feeder, Petmate. No outlet nearby? I'd pick this for a cat that reliably manages open access to dry food. Gravity keeps the bowl supplied without power, programming, Wi-Fi, or an app. Its 8-cup capacity means the stored food remains available rather than arriving as measured meals. That's convenient, but it removes portion control completely. Kibble can also jam, so the simple format isn't entirely maintenance-free. Skip it if your cat overeats, needs scheduled portions, or can't be trusted with continuous access. For high-frequency scheduled feeder, pick 3. Smart Pet Feeder, RCA. This one makes sense when your routine needs many small feeding events. I'd choose it for its ability to schedule up to 30 feedings a day, which is unusually flexible for detailed routines. Alexa support adds voice control, and the visible hopper makes food level easier to check. The catch is total app dependence because there are no manual controls on the feeder. That turns your phone into the control panel. Skip it if you want device buttons, offline schedule changes, or a simpler feeding plan. For flexible app, onboard control, or gravity feeder, pick 4. Feeder robot, Whisker. I'd take this when one feeding method won't cover every situation. You can manage schedules through the app or onboard buttons, then use gravity feeding when that format fits better. The machine also keeps it scheduled during a Wi-Fi outage, which reduces dependence on the connection. If you already use a litter robot, both devices can share one app. But power outage backup requires an additional battery option, and intended operation calls for regular dry cat kibble. Skip it if a simpler feeder already covers your routine. For camera-equipped app feeder, pick 5. Automatic cat feeder with camera, Petlabro. Wondering what happens after food drops? I'd choose this for remote visibility, especially when feeding activity matters more than simple scheduling. The camera supports motion-triggered recording and video playback, while two-way audio lets you speak through the app. You can also receive notifications and use a recorded meal call. But every added camera and audio feature creates another setting to manage. Scheduling is app-operated rather than handled with device buttons. Skip it if you don't need remote viewing or want the feeder controlled directly from the machine. Choose PetSafe for paced portions, Petmate for powerless open access, or RCA for high-frequency scheduling. Whisker offers the broadest control mix, while Petlabro makes remote viewing the priority. Before buying, decide whether your cat needs portions or open access. Then check control method, kibble format, backup power needs, storage space, and replacement burden. Prices and filters change, so check before you buy. I default to PetSafe when paced scheduling is the problem. Switch to Petmate for pure simplicity, Whisker for flexible controls, RCA for scheduling frequency, or Petlabro for video. Links are in the description. Squared away. Buy by the problem, not the loudest claim. Subscribe for the next setup guide.